Jesus, how late am I? And Kritika is on my WhatsApp saying, are you going live, Casey? Because when I'm late, I'm late. I'm 5 minutes late, later than usual. Although yesterday I was 5 minutes early. Nonetheless, I had a call regarding Will. Fuck me, 5 minutes late. Says Roger from the UK. All right, round up. I'm here now. Let's talk. Hot chocolate made by myself, not my son. I made it myself. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Log on and let's have a good discussion tonight. Niven Naidu says salam, namaste. Shamala Naika joins us from, keep forgetting where he's from, the Middle East somewhere. Bahrain. Jackie, good evening. I saw your photograph of the birthday party with your son Nathan. Good evening, Roger. 5 minutes late. Good evening, Mervyn. Tasha Vuka joins us. Tasha, what's your husband's name? Never told us your husband's name. Melissa Ramdial, now a regular, even on the KC and the Sunshine Band group there. Anjori Rambokas. I love your surname. I want to know more about the Rambokas. Doesn't sound very usual. Shame Naika says good evening. And Macy Pillay. Right, lots of different things planned for you for tonight. Let's see where we go. Have some fun for the next hour or so, or maybe 60 minutes, whichever comes first. Had to do a new video today, by the way. Let's finish my hot chocolate. Warms the throat. Good evening, Ravin Govind. You was doing some work today. You can't fire me, Sanjay. I'm the only one on the team. So if you fire me, check if I didn't arrest you during the trip. Hey. I don't know, I'm running a fine line there, Kritika. Let's see. Anjori says it's Mauritian. Mauritian speaking Creole. Are you Mauritian, Anjori? Let me know. Check if they didn't arrest you. Kritika is talking about the video I just released regarding the government taking a knee. Yep, well, I'm running a fine line there. I don't think I've always kept the line though, unless if they arrest me, then that's a story altogether. Top vid today, Casey says, Naresh, same one he's talking about, that video. If you didn't get my videos, if it's not on, join my WhatsApp group, 084-795-1835, 084-795-1835. I've got a 1 second challenge coming up for you. I've got song titles coming up for you, or something like that we'll do a little later on. But I was late because, I'll tell you why. Let's do the, because that's something I want to talk about anyway. So late for that. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Sailor Boy, Naresh Sirap, Jafar Wahab, Graham Hopt. Graham, you were on my page before. Where were you? I haven't seen you for a while. Manakam Casey says, Karti Murli, Hinisha, Annie, Ramraj, Undarji. Fuck, Hinisha, have you got any more names left? Martian, Mauritian, Wanakam Devon, hi KC, beautiful friends. Jafar says, top video, hello people, top video KC, and the government must prove you wrong. Yeah. Maybe they arrest me first, give me a couple of hits, back of the police van. Ibrahim Adams says, I'll bail you out. That's what you say now, Ibrahim. When the time comes, you fucking won't come near me. A lot of people say, Casey, we got your back. When the shit hits the fan, very few people got your back. I talk from experience, by the way. But thanks for that anyway, if you're saying that. I'm starting a fun for your bail. Sibuya Selo Mapumolo Ujari. Can I say that? Otherwise I'll be like condescending. Unjani Sibuya Selo, welcome. What brings you to my page? Sibuya Selo. Did I get the name right? I want to get the name right. Sibuya Selo Mapumolo. Sibuya Selo Mapumolo. We call you Sibu for short. I'm sure you were on my program before. Are you coming to spy here for the ANC, Sibu? What are you coming here for? Are you coming here as an agent? We got Sibu on the line here. Sibu is coming as an agent here. He's coming to spy on me and he wants to know my details. I don't know whether he wants to get me arrested, wants to get me shot, wants to get put in jail. Sibu, expose yourself here and tell us what are you doing here and who are you representing? EFF, COPE, nobody needs to represent the COPE. They caught coping themselves. Sibu, come on, I'm talking to you now. I need you to address me here. What is the nature of your presence on this program here for me? Are you a spy? Are you an agent? Ibrahim, I'll come with full PPE and will be there for you. Right, they're talking about the little video I did, by the way, which I spoke about yesterday was the PPE issue and the blanket transaction and the corruption that's obviously happening in government and funds are being just fucking taken away. Lorenz says, if I fail to get you bail, I promise to send you male or female. You're a female. Wally Smith, Sibu, are you an agent? Are you a bloody agent? Get out my studio. Jackie says, don't scare him off, KC. Sibu's been on my program before. I remember Mapumulo. Never, don't worry, Sibu, I need another ANC comrade. All are welcome here if your intentions are honest. How you know he's an ANC comrade? Because he's black. Come on, never Naraidu. Come on. Not all black people support the ANC, by the way. By the way, speaking of that, I saw, and this is where people need to, we'll go into the COVID just now. My discussion just go off center here. I saw Gwedi Mantashe, ENCA put him down that Gwedi Mantashe is in hospital. And you must read the comment, because, you know, and Sibu maybe doesn't notice, but we'll notice. As Indian people, and white people maybe in their way as well, Indian people, we don't see comments from other groups and whatever, so we think all black people are ANC, pro-ANC. All black people are pro-Zuma, pro-Ramaphosa, whatever. When I was reading these comments about ANC, black people, go read comments. They're saying he must die, time for him to die, the virus must get to him, the virus is doing the right thing. Sibuyo says, I support you all the way, my man. Thank you, sir. I'm talking about this. I initiated him with turban mutton curry from Nagyas. All good, sir. Sibu, just behave. Yeah, so you must go and read the comments on that. I suppose you feel if you were and said that something that you might think you're racist, you want him to die. But if Gwedi Mantashe dies, I don't have a problem with that. The virus is doing a good job. Can I say that? Would I be insensitive? I'm sorry. Mr. Mantashe and everybody. You'll have screwed people long enough. And yeah, Tasha said the comments are hilarious. Yeah, you must go and read comments like that. I also advise you guys, do you know I'm on the EFF page? I know when the EFF is going live. I know the EFF is reading books. I know today Floyd was reading a book. I'm on the EFF page because it's nice to understand how other people think, what they're thinking about. They're not stupid, all of them, by the way. They have their own reasoning for whatever their reason is. And even listening to Morning Live, by the way, Morning Live, listen to black people this morning, they heard about corruption. Sibu says, I am from Demet. Oh, you're from Demet. Oh, yes, that is chats with you. Demet is... Tell me how old you are. I'll tell you what you know about Demet. I know Demet when it was still wooden iron structures and they didn't have the garage in the corner there and they didn't have tarred roads. I had an aunt. I was very little and I was only 6 months old when they took me there. I remember it to this day. Wooden iron shack house. Well, not a shack. Proper wooden iron house, like a farmhouse. Chickens and all of that. And then a water tank outside, growing vegetables. Proper farm thing like Demet. So I went to Demet. I wasn't Demet. Yeah, I saw that ad and posted on my wall and had a few words from our fellow Indian saying I must pray for him. Yeah, I saw that ad and posted on my wall and a few. Yep. Well, I think the virus has got the right people now. Government. Look, they're 60, 70 years old, and if the virus gets them, I was gonna do a post about Gwedi Mantashe. Let's all pray. So this was going to be my post. I didn't post. I tell you the post. I said, Gwedi Mantashe is in hospital. Let us pray. Now, some people are going to pray for him to live. Other people are going to pray for him to fucking die, right? That's the thing. So all are praying. But some are praying for him to live. Others are praying for him to fucking die. And here's the thing. Why do we even talk about it like that? Because, I mean, these people, fucking rogues. And... I don't know how much I'm allowed to say this, and when they're gonna come pick me up. Is it treason? Am I saying something wrong? Can I call them rogues? My Am I wrong? Sibu, what do you say? Am I saying, when I say they're rogues, am I wrong? Am I off the topic? Anyway, that's the thing. People are saying that Gwedi should go. And next up, maybe NDZ can get the corona. Corona. And what if NDZ, Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, gets the virus? How many of you will be upset? Anyway, I was late this morning. This leads me into my next conversation. Good evening, everybody who's joining us on the line. If you are joining us for the first time, do the right fucking thing and say hello. Sawubona, good evening, vanakkam, namaste, greet. Just greet. We're going to do a 1 second challenge coming up from about 8:30 onwards. We've got a 1 second challenge. We've got something else coming up. And by the way, 5,368 deaths, the total infections. Total infections as sent by Anida. Total infections we're sitting at is 3,000, 3,817,000. 381,798. That's right. 381,798 positive infections. Gauteng epicenter at the moment, where I'm staying. I'm in the fucking epicenter, but I'm locked down. I'm trying to be locked down. And we won't discuss much about COVID tonight. July Handicap is coming up as well. But I want to just tell you this much. I did a video the other day on my page as well. And the reason I was late, I got a call from a lady from a video. She wants to sort her will out. And I gave you the story there where a guy was, if many of you didn't read it or didn't see the story, last week, like 10 days ago or something like that, got a call from a guy, tested positive for COVID. I think he was 45 years old and now in panic stations because people are dying. And even a friend of mine who had COVID about a month and a half back, 2 months, he said to me after that, he said death suddenly was something on the top of his head, on his agenda, that you could die. And that's a fact. You will know in a couple of days that you are tested positive. And from the time you get tested positive to 5 days later, 7 days later, you could be on a ventilator and you could be on your way out. Tell me I'm wrong. And so this guy was in a panic station. He's a single father. His wife passed on about 5 years back and hadn't sorted his will out. His children were underage and needed a trust set up for them because he didn't trust. He didn't trust. Is it insensitive to wish death on? No, it's not insensitive, Devin Nara. It depends who you're wishing the death on. I didn't read your comments, by the way. Death on someone, maybe wish turning stomach on them is fine. No, I can wish death. Look, it's my thing. You don't have to agree with me. If I wish death on someone, then it's fine. Look, if some people in our government pass on, I won't be upset, and I'm saying that. You don't have to agree. I'm saying it. This is my own thing. You see, Deputy President excused himself from Parliament. I thought he executed himself. I was happy there. Sibu is like near Khabar. Reina says, hello, Casey, you'll never walk alone. I got your bell sorted. Thank you. Hi, Casey, from Without Us. What's it? From Vito. Okay, what's the topic tonight? I missed the beginning, as Jacob would say. Oh, you missed the beginning. We're just talking general stuff, nothing too hectic. We were talking about people dying. Demat is changed now, says Mervyn. Hi, Casey, been in the wings of your... been waiting in the wings for your inspiration tonight. Oh, am I inspiring? It was John Dolo, Timio Perolus, or Eldin Madre Viran is tagging Timolian. Demat changed now, Casey. My brother lived there. People got nice house. Yep. Demat is much different from what it was. Dolpool lift the cup today. United all the way. I would like football on this group, dude. You get blocked. Galen Grassi says to swap Gwedi for NDZ anytime. I'd swap Gwedi for NDZ. Oh, yeah. Okay, no. Okay, if you put that choice as Galen, swap Gwedi for NDZ, I'd take that one. Yeah. If you gave me that choice, I'll take that one. Gary Dunlap, how are you, Dunlap? Do you know my friend Barry Bridgestone? Barry Bridgestone from the UK, yeah. And... do you know the Michelin Man? Michelin Man's a good friend of mine as well, Mr. Dunlop. We'll take a silent vote on NDZ. Nkosazana must get hit with the virus. That Makri blames smoking tops for everything. Yup. All right. Gal Priyapale says, "Oh hello from because oh hello then because you asked." Of course I asked. I don't have to ask. Sibu says 37, but come in here from 2011. But I was in school in Chatsworth. Oh yeah, Soka Secondary. All right. So you proper Charo, you right? NDZ gets the virus. I'll pray she lifts the ban on cigarettes. I said hello, says Claudine. Sorry, Claudine. Too many comments, and I was chatting. When I chat, I don't read all the comments. Sorry about that. I'll pay for a funeral. Hey, the funeral. Hey, funeral is expensive. You got poetic license. Go for it, KC. Lavanathan. Who's that? Ricardo. Listen. Kos Kun. Who called it Kos? You see, Kos Kun. Kos. Bye, welcome. Isu Abiri platform. Because by a blame, we got a white guy. We got a black guy. This is fucking. I need a colored. Who's colored here? I need a colored guy. I need one Chinese guy. You're counting like Zuma now. Sibu needs an Indian name. Yeah. So many comments I didn't get through. Ricardo Bokwe says, "Did you just have a Zuma moment with those numbers?" Oh, okay. Shit, you're doing his Zuma. Oh yeah, I'm so far back with you. They are thieves. They do have the Zondo Commission. What's up, KC? Hey, so much comments. I must scroll. I can't read all the comments. Too many. Right. So anyway, I was chatting about, we'll all be paying for the funeral. Yep, we will be paying for the funeral. It's taxpayers' money. And that's the thing about government. Government doesn't have any money of their own. Oh, we got one brain here, Ricardo Bokwe, right? We got a full house here. All the nations are covered. 100% colored is Worldy Smith as well. Worldy Smith is 100% colored as well. We have the United Nations now. Yep, United Nations on this program. I've got beers, 400 in a case. We don't operate with that things here. Ashley. Drinks and smokes we don't do. A guy was upset that God took all his favorite artists, Jackson, Elvis, President, reckon his favorite politician was NDZ. Yep. Well, let's see what Nkosazana does. As somebody said, I'll choose Gwedi over NDZ anytime. That's the case. Right. So anyway, Troy Mayers, good evening. I was just talking about the will story and the guy got a hold of me. He hadn't sorted his will out. COVID-19, by the way, is setting I'm black below my waist as Ashley. And it's time to think about your will seriously. And the trust issue, the trust of making a trust. Many people don't realize the value of a trust if you especially have children under the age. Timoleon says, I'm Casey, I was just sorting out the beans curry. Timoleon, when you are late, you get minus points. You get minus points for the quiz. In fact, you will start on -5 points today. Timoleon, you are mine. I'm from Cape Town, so I am colored, says Kogila. Now you're Indian. Rainbow Nation, your toes are black. Kama Sutra, plenty colors will be made here. Yeah. Koos says, I love your show. Thank you, Koos. Waarvan dan is je Koos? Waar bly jy? Muhammad Khan says, what kind of say? Yep. So, do you know, by the way, let me end up with the world story there and finish up that one. The guy, by the way, survived COVID. Yeah, we're watching, Jackie. I'm watching. Devin, now to be careful. There are other people on this program with your comments. This is not the Casey and the Sunshine Band group. Yeah, so how many of you do have your house in order? Let's talk about that for 5 minutes. Come on, let's do a quick session here and see who's got that sorted out in their lives. How many of you have it sorted out? How many of you got your wills? How many of you got children underage? They got trust set up? How many of you had bad experiences with attorneys and all of that? Let me know. Raj says, I'm from California. Who's talking about a bunny chow? Who's talking? What's this? Mark Ruff says, had a lekker cotton from Solly Manjdas today. Proper. Well done. Evening from Margate says, Eldane, Mother of Viren. Ooh, don't get trans now. Eldane, but Mother of Viren. I'm doing a quick check here. Come on, let's do a quick. That's the only thing you can answer now. Naresh says, got his will sorted out. No will like most charos. Peru governor, why don't you have a will? Devon says, referring to Ashley, I'm sorted. Joint will, says Sanjeev Jagannath. Did your phone call to Mama Cyril? As I believe Casey Riff says, Troy Mayers, thank you very much for that. Have you got a will sorted out? That's what we're asking. In the process with my will and trust, says Shamalan Naika. Well done, Shamalan. Roger says, got his will all sorted. How's it, members? Been a while. Jackie says, Jackie is sorted with my company and Capital Legacy. Anita is sorted. She's had experience of doing a will herself, going to the master's office and all that. Casey, you have TERS open till 15th August, lifetime, but put it out there for those who do not know. I don't know about the TERS story, dude. Will sorted by my bank, says Nevin Naraidu. All sorted spending my children's inheritance. Yep, Tasha has got it sorted as well. Mervyn sorted his will out. I need a will to live, says Reina. Stop drinking the gin. Will in progress, policies all updated, says Ricardo Bokwe. Right, a colored guy. If a colored guy is doing his fucking will, then you know things are good. Hi all from my son Kyle. If you don't have a will, what will happen? Sholin asks a good question. If you don't have a will, what will happen? Well, basically, when you're winding up your estate, the estate starts to wind up your estate. If you don't have a will in place, your last will and testament, then the state will wind up your estate and they will dispose your assets as they feel fit. So even people who didn't want to get stuff from your will probably get stuff. And that's the thing about the will. It must be your last will and testament, your will, not somebody else's will. Yes, I will invest in, will and investment in place for myself, mom, and with Capital Legacy. That's right. Vijay is sorted. Alex Simonides personally signed me up. Oh, wow. You dealt with Alex Simeonides from Capital Legacy. Well done. Course says Brakpan. Yay, Brakpan, man. Course, there's a bad place that. Brakpan. Ashley says, don't have will, I got no assets. My household sorted. I can peg now, says Ibrahim Adam. Well done. Most of you got it sorted, which is great. I hope my internet is quick enough for tonight's questions. I do looked after and safe, locked and safe. Well done, says Sunil. How many times can will be changed? Maya, I think as far as I know, your will can be changed as many times as you want because your lifestyle changes as you go. You get more money in the bank, you get another car, you get another house, you sell your house, you sell your car. You just update it as your lifestyle changes and your assets change. Doesn't it go to the fro if the hubby dies, if married in community of property? Well, they're going to wind up your estate. Is this COVID-19 a dreaded disease to claim from insurance? I don't know. Who was supposed to be a wife? Wow, I know why. ANC will steal your money here. Then it becomes your last will and testicles. Just be careful of those trying to make themselves the executor for drafting the will. Testator has that choice. Sanjeev says, what? Just be careful with those trying to make themselves the executor for drafting the will. Testator has that choice. Testator is meaning the guy who drafts the will. He has that choice. He can choose. But remember, I think when you go with banks or attorneys, they make themselves the executors. The company I'm dealing with allows you to choose your own executor. Mostly they choose the company because there's work involved in rounding up the estate. So let's get some terminology out of the testator. Like let's do this. Testator. Let's ask as a quiz, part one of the quiz starting today. Who is a testator and who is an executor? Let's start there. Let's answer that question. Brought on by Sanjeev Jagannath. He says, drafting the will, the testator has that choice. Who is the testator? 10 points for telling me who is a testator. No family will steal. That's right. Boya from Cool Air. How's it, Boya? Casey Rock, always keeping it real. Got to go. Good night. Good night, Suraj. No dop. Ashley says 50% will go to your wife. Right. So, testator. Give me who the testator is. 10 points up for grabs in the quiz coming up. So you'll start off on 10. The one who the will belongs to says Luren Pillay. The testator. Is he correct? I won't know. Signed by. I want to know if will signed by my husband. Does it carry if any children name on it not wife? Maya says I want to know if will signed by my husband. Does it carry if only children name on it, not wife? Just want advice. Maya Lalchan, as far as I know, your husband doesn't need to bequeath anything to the wife. The husband's will is the husband's will. If he wants the house to go to his children, it goes to his children. He wants a car to go to his daughter and his son and his brother, That's what it'll do. When you bequeath and when you sign your will, it's your last will and testament. It's your wish. The wife doesn't automatically qualify. Anila says, married in community property, 50% goes to the wife, other 50% goes to the children. But is that what you want? So that's what she's saying will happen if there's no will in community of property. Is that what you would want? 50% of your assets going to your children? What if they're underage? What if they can't deal with money? They say you cannot control your wealth from the grave with a will that is probably structured. You can. Yes, you can. Not probably, yes, you can. Testator is the person leaving the legacy. That's right. Testator is the person signing the will, his will, who gives made a will or given a legacy. That's right. Testator is the client. Executor get a percentage of the estate. Correct? Executor gets 3.5% of your estate, the one handling everything. That is by law. Testator is the person signing the will. Executor is the person assisting to wind up the estate. Yeah, the executor is appointed to wind up your estate, and for that, there is a fee attached to that. The person who has made a will, given a legacy. That's right. So we're learning some English here today. Person drawing up the will. Correction, KC, capital legacy will be your executor and you nominate a trustee. Tipik Ratam. Maybe there was that time. Capital legacy will now afford you the opportunity to appoint your own executor. I've just got that briefing last week. Capital legacy allows you to have your own executor. They don't necessarily have to be your executor. Testator is the person the will is drawn up. Executor is the person. I don't talk about something else. Now you choose who you inherits the belongings. Testator is the person. Right. So one guy took me on social media last week, and then I didn't respond to him. Whatever he says. So they go on about like the company I'm with, and what someone's alluding to here is. And if you're married, do you only... actually, I'm not going to answer your question now. When you're executor of the estate. So this guy went on, because obviously I'm the company I'm with. He said, no, the will is not free. That you become the executor. You take 3.5%. You know, some fucking knows. They're just like, there's money. They're only after your money. Look, the executor, you'll get 3.5 no matter who you appoint. Right? That's governed by law. That the percentage goes to the person. The executor will have to do all the work to wind up your estate. Run to the master's office 50 times, come back, as Anita did as well. She was the executor of an estate, did all the work to wind up an estate. And then he says, and you tell me guys how true this is, right? He says, no, I don't need an executor, and I don't need to pay anybody. I'll get my brew to do it, and he won't take the money and whatever. Let's spend 5 minutes on that, right? Let's spend 5 minutes on this here. Let me just ask you this, right? How many of you have real brothers, sisters, or uncles, when you pass on, that they will do all this work for you? By the way, I found out best case scenario 9 months to wind up your estate. Worst case scenario, but in fact it's about 2.5 to 3 years to wind up your estate. Can an executor be your son? Well, no. The executor can't be part of the... I stand to be corrected there. Cannot be in the will. The executor cannot be in the will. So yes, if he's a son, if he's not in the will, can an executor be your son? The executor cannot be in the will. Gina says the executor does not normally get a percentage of your estate. If you pay a monthly fee when you pass on, all the transfer costs get covered. That's an option you can take. Right, Dinesh Bagado is alluding to something there. Dinesh Bagado is saying, which what I do in the company I work with, if you pay, there's a policy in place that you pay towards all these fees. So when you pay towards it, at the end of the day, when you pass on, all those costs are covered. That's what the company I deal with does, Capital Legacy does. They work out the value of your estate. But what I'm talking about now is, do you have, they will scale you out one time. I'm asking you guys here. So this guy went on about, I'll get my family member, my brother, we don't need y'all, we don't need any company. The executor will be my family member, and they won't take 3.5% of my estate, they'll take the money. How many of you here, let me first start. I don't trust my sister, I don't trust my brother, and the other thing is, even if there's somebody I trust, like a friend, who's a good friend of mine, but they've got jobs, they've got a full-time life, I can't see myself imposing on them to run to the master's office and back. Anya says executor can be in the will provided they don't sign as a witness. Okay. I'll check up on that. Money makes people funny. The fight starts as Kogi Lambal. I cannot trust no one, not a single soul. So yeah, let's just do this. Right, Naresh says 3.5% is the max. Correct, 3.5 was 3.5 is the max the executor can get. The executor has the power to wind up the estate. You don't need lawyer. The master of the court guides you all the way. It takes 2 months. Sunil Ramkosrin, I don't know about the 2 months, whether it takes 2 months for everybody. Maybe you've done it and you've done it in 2 months. I think all the stars aligned for you. Doesn't necessarily work out that way. Well, from the experience I've got with the people who do this work, do you think it takes 2 months and it's done? Everybody? Is it that easy? And okay, let's say it's like 2 to 3 months. You got somebody to run up and down and do all the work for you. I don't know. Let's say maybe you do. Nothing on your name. Do you need a will? Nope, you don't need a will. Executor cannot be the beneficiary. I stand to be corrected. Yeah, I need to get clarity on that as well. It can be your son if the son is not a beneficiary. It takes a lot of time and money to be an executor, to wind up the estate, and it's one of the worst responsibilities. You would want to pay fees. You would want to pay fees, and they would do everything for you. So Deepik Ratham is giving the inside story here about that, about a lot of time. Somebody said 2 months. Executors don't have to go to the master's office, says Sanjeev. Who goes to the master's office then? The executor can be a person who is in the will. Executor can be a person who is in the will, says Mervyn. 2 months, impossible. Yeah, so well, that guy says 2 months. I don't know where he's got 2 months from. Maybe he did it in 2 months. Maybe all the stars aligned, everything was there, and he knew people, didn't know people. But yeah, 2 months, I find it to be a highly, highly improbable. It's best to deal with the company than family members. It's very complicated and they have had issues with my dad. So Veronica Naiga says it's best to deal with the company than family members. It's very complicated. I've had issues with my dad's will. It just caused unnecessary fights and happiness. These are things I'm just trying to tell you in terms of what problems it has. So when I was punting, or not, I don't even really punt it. When I tell these guys, take a policy to cover all this costs and all the hassle. They're all about, it's all about money. It's a money-making scheme, yada, yada, yada. And, well, not everybody. There's one couple of guys went on. But as somebody can attest here, it's a lot of time, a lot of money. And as Shumalan says, money changes people. There's a saying that goes, money makes people funny. That's true. Best to nominate an executor or state will appoint one. Approx, what's the cost to draw up a will? Sholin Ramcharan, the will is free. And somebody took me on with that same thing as well, said to me, the will is not free because they become executors of your state and they charge. So I'm telling you now, the company I deal with, and I said that on my video, the company I deal with, there's no cost to draw up your will. It's absolutely free and you don't have to make them the executor of your state. There you go. But I promise you, you might choose them anyway to be the executor of your state. This is how it works. I will tell you, don't make me the executor, make anyone who you want. Then you surely got to go find somebody who will be this executor of your state. So that's a question I was asking now. How many of you have got family, brothers, sisters, uncles who are willing to be executors of your state and do all the work? That is why most often they choose the bank, they choose the attorney, they choose the company, like Amwood, to be the executor, pay them the fees, do all the fucking work. That's the thing. Anyone aged 18 above can be an executor. There's no rule against people named in your will as beneficiaries. Many executors, many people choose their spouse or civil partner to be executor, but that doesn't mean they have to write them out of the will. Okay, Dinesh is confirming that. I will get clarity on that, but that sounds correct. He knew people maybe 3-day left countdown. What? 3-day left. For the show, yeah. Everyone is assuming only a qualified attorney can advise. KC, the executor can be a beneficiary in the will, no time frames attached. Yep, okay. Claudine Cadman says, I was wrongly advised twice in my life. All my belongings and policies goes to my son only. Said it will go to the... case executor will go to the master's office if the deceased died interstate. If there is no assets or small amount of money in the states, Anida. KC, I did this. I am talking from experience. People take 6 months because they get ripped off by attorneys and hidden costs. Well, there you go, Sunil. See, Sunil, that's what we're saying. it all depends on your situation. And did you have to do it? Were you clued up? Did you go do it? And that's what I'm saying is everybody got what you got. Everybody got family like you. That's what I'm trying to get at. This thing can be done on your own. There's nobody forcing you to get a company to do this. When I say on your own, you're appointed as an executor. The person who died put this on you. You have to now go and do it. Can you do it? What's the name is the company? What is the name is the company you use, KC? The company I'm working is called Capital Legacy, Sholin. A couple of guys here, Dinesh Bagdo, Deepik Ratham are on Capital Legacy already. Jackie Munsami is already a client of mine also on Capital Legacy. Using family members as executives can be perplexing, not professional in most cases. Yep, Troy May is correct. Mind my language is fucking no one says this thing. Mervyn Casey is very important to have a will, even though when it comes to my being through it, comes to my parents. Correct. Casey, a registered accountants can advise. Casey, registered accountants can advise. Advise on what? Sunil Pranpat. Right, there we go. So there we go. Just wanted to educate you a bit on that. We'll every time do a bit here and there. About 8:41, 45 minutes into the program, by the way. And yeah, where do we go from there? Right, let's leave it there. If you want to get any advice and know about it, contact me, KC Consulting, 073 767 5836. Advice is free of charge. Set a consult with the consultant. When you consult with the consultant, ask all your questions and then tell him to fuck off if you want. But at least you get information. So I'm saying to you, you get a free consult with a professional who knows everything. What you want to know. Sign up. When I say sign up, get on my platform, get to the guy, ask him all the questions you want. And you're not obligated to take anything. But you got knowledge in your head. How's it? Ulrich Maestri says this thing. Contact Casey Conde. So I would suggest you do that. Right, here we go. So we're going to do now very quickly. Oh, by the way, before I keep forgetting about my own show. How come I not punt my own show? Kama Sutra. Guys, Troy Mayers and whoever show on Friday. Launches Friday, 24th of July. Kama Sutra online show. Dinesh says Capital Legacy, the boss, the best in the business. Thank you, Dinesh Bagdo, for punting Capital Legacy. I didn't mention them too much. They are the ones who are the bosses in the industry, the best in the industry so far. Game changers, game leaders. You can Google them if you want. Somebody mentioned that CEO there, Simeonidis, Alex Simeonidis, I think. Go and Google the company. Right, we got a couple of questions to go. I've got a couple of things to do with you. Where is Ravin Govind, my scorekeeper? Those of you who joined us, we do a bit of a quiz. We had some hard talk and listen. 1 second challenge coming up. Let's do 15 minutes we can do. Devin, what do you mean contact SPI? Are you advertising for somebody on my platform? What are you doing? Just tell me what you're doing with SPI, Devin. Can I not advertise for other companies on my platform? Do you mind? Is that something I should be telling you? I'm advertising for my platform if you don't mind. Devin Naidu, I got a consulting company. I'm helping the guys, but you advertising for SPI somebody here. Really? And you're on my platform? Where's my 10 points? Right, we're looking at 10 points. Now I'm just addressing Devin Naidu, wondering what he's up to. 1 second challenge. I don't care if he's a bra, Devin Naidu. Your bra is not here. Bra don't support me. I like to say it plain down. Please do not use my name, Google, in vain. We will do wills and advise. Minashan, Deputy Minister called in sick today at Parliament. Ravin Govind, where are you? Where's my scorekeeper? Ravin Govind, right? Deputy Minister, right? Here we go. The points I will give up. The points I will give are the people I see first, who I see. I will give the points to. I was first for 10 points as Mervyn Naidu. What question was I asked for 10 points? I forgot. About the testator. Give him one curry. I don't understand what Sunil Pranpat and Devin Naidu are on about, really. It's a bit disappointing, to be honest with you. If I tell you that straight, it's a bit disappointing. Straight talk, break no friendship. That's right. Right, Ravin Govind. But they're carrying on, both of them. And then Devin says he's sorry. I don't know about that. Bit stupid from my side. Sorry if I say that. It's called ambush. It's called ambush. That's what it's called, ambush. So I'm a bit thrown by that, by the way. Ravin Govind is here. Right, 1 second challenge. I will play you 1 second of a song. You guess the song. Whoever I see first, I will give it to you. No, Mervin, you're not KC Pet. You're not KC Pet. I say where you were. I saw where you were. Right. Yeah, where was Ravin Govind? He's watching a match. Oh, he's watching the Liverpool match maybe, or United match. Watching United game is already on, by the way, I think. Liverpool do United a big favor and beat Chelsea and give them third place. Right. 1 second challenge. Here we go. I use that word testator first. Already knew the meaning. No. Right. Here we go. That's the one. Listen up carefully. It's an easy one. Right, 1 second challenge. Thank you, Anita. 1 second challenge. Lord, don't tell Casey. He was watching, Ravin Govind was watching, he was in another group. Tell us, Casey, tell us, Kritika, where fucking Ravin Govind was. 1 second challenge. Devin Naidu says La Bamba. Peru says La Bamba. Jackie says La Bamba. Even Ashwin got data. Kogi Lambal says Wild Thing. You make my heart sing. Mervin says Lambada. Roger Naidu says La Bamba. Someone says Labada. Mirachi says Dinesh Bagadu executor is entitled 3.5% of gross value of a state in terms of the Administration Act. Yep, that's what I know as well. Is entitled to. I think Dinesh said you can take less. So in terms of the act, I think 3.5% gross value of a state, the executor can choose to take little or nothing if he doesn't want it. Maybe he's got that choice there. Anjali Rambukas says Lambada. Right. The correct answer is Lambada. That's the correct answer. Let me just play it for you. Una portali grazie bani patia pariba arriba arriba poti sere. How y'all saying the song like y'all fucking knew those words? Isn't y'all saying, tell me y'all didn't sing the song like y'all fucking knew the fucking words? I was singing now. Let's see if you know the song. Sing the song here. Soy capitán. What's that? Soy capitán. You'll know what that? Soy capitán. Una soy marinero. Let's sing. Yeah, Jackie says, Jackie, sing for me, Jackie. Let's see how you sing this. Not fair, Jackie is googling. Let's sing. Una portale grazia panipatia arriba portisere man, portisere. Y la ken los mozos portisere. Una soy manimero, soy capitán. And then we sing Lamba, Bamba, Bam. That's all we fucking know that, right? Anyway, right. The winner, by the way, getting his first point. All the newbies are getting points. Well, a newbie actually. Bhaskar gets 1 point. By the way, get off of Bhaskar. Bhaskar gets 1 point. You got right first. Lambada, Bhaskar. I got the karaoke of that song. Bhaskar gets it right, he gets 1 point. Bhaskar gets it right, 1 point. By the way, if you have any problems with my judging and adjudication, you can contact the complaints line 0800 FUCKU. Up for grabs today, absolutely fuck all, you won't win anything. Bhaskar gets 1 point. Bhaskar Nirpat gets 1 point. I know the words when you have a few drinks. Right, next one coming up is this one here. I'm going to give you the first line or two from a song. First, Shalene, we know that because everybody who can't get the answer fucking blames the internet. We know that it's an old one, that the new bit for 5G. Shalene, We know that when you don't know the answers, you blame the internet, right? We know about that. Right, I'm now going to give you first line or two lines from a song. You are going to give me the song title and artist. Song title too is fine. If you give me a song title and artist, you get full points. Half a point for one. Song title and artist, I'm giving you the opening two lines or a line from a song. This is the opening lines. I'm not proud, I was wrong, and the truth is hard to take. Are we good? I'm not proud, I was wrong, and the truth is hard to take. I'm not proud, I was wrong, and the truth is hard to take. From which song? Song, title, and artist. There we go. Let's see. Right. Are you Googling? No Googling. Sing it in your head. Try and figure the song out. There we go. Now when the complaints go, when it goes quiet, I know you're fucking Googling. Dinesh Bagdo says level 42. Basket is 1. Play the song, says Devin. Now play the song. I'm giving you the song that Lessons in Love, level 42 says Googling. Oldie Smith says Lessons in Love. Lessons in Love says Basker. Did a man sing? Galen says Lambada has no direct English meaning but derives from Bambula. Bamba. Yeah, meaning shake. Bambaleo. Oh, that's a song. Bambaleo. Bambaleya. Veke siga sika utar miraro. Bamboleo. Bamboleya. Veke siga utar miraro. Ting, 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 ting. Gypsy Kings. Bhaskar says, love, play the song. Ow. Play the song. Ow. We playing the song, the words in the song, first two lines of the song. I'm not proud, I was wrong, and the truth is hard to take. Most of you got fucked up, you all don't know it. This is what the song is. I'm going to play it for you now. Let me find it here. Right, there is it coming up. Listen up. First two words in the song. Yeah, man. Level 42. And getting it right first, Mervyn Naidu. Very quick off the mark there. Getting it right. And the truth is hard to take. Lessons in Love, level 42. Got it? Right, level 42, Lessons in Love. We got Mervyn Naidu on 1 point. Our regular is back on track here. Bhaskar got the first point, and Mervyn Naidu is back here on track. So we get a couple of done before 9 o'clock. I'm sure we can get it done. A couple more. Right, now this one back to 1 second challenge. So many things I never see. Kogilamba said, Casey, please feel sorry for me and give me a point because my phone died. No, we don't give points for phone dying. I don't any points. Too hard, these questions. Kogilamba, what's the question? Top number. Please, Jackie, otherwise I don't get that thing. Mervyn got half point. Now I'll give it 1 point, it's fine. If you get the song title right. Let's work. Song title is fine first. Right, so here we go. Next 1 second challenge. Byron Kane says, listen, that's right. 1 second challenge. I think I'm going to be very nasty with this one. Let's see, right? Can you hear that devilish laugh? Ravin Govern is giving me a score update for my team there. Well, they'll win that game, don't worry. Even if they draw, it's fine. They'll still go 1 point ahead of Leicester. Devon Naidu says, don't know. That's not the name of a song. Sasi Garana. Casey, did you get my e-wallet? Nope, I didn't get your e-wallet. Ref off. Wild Thing, You'll Never Walk Alone. Wild Thing says Glenn. Chantel says he's watching. Anesh says Thriller. Devon says I really don't know. Laura says no clue. Let me play it for you again a little bit. Just a snippet. That's a lot. Come on. Angaz, Eye of the Tiger says Dinesh Bagdo. This one's got your stumped. This one's got your stumped. Thriller says Anjori Rambokos 1-1 full time. Is that a final score? Tink Tink. There, I gave it away there. Just give us a little more. Party Gire. Come on. Is the game full time over? What's the time now? Oh yeah, 9 o'clock. Oh yeah, right. 9 o'clock, 2 hours. Right, this one I really fucked you guys up. Only 2 people got it right. Only 2 people got it right. The one guy was pretty late. Ashwin was pretty late. The one to get it early on, very impressed with her and Googling. Jackie Munsami. Jackie comes to the party and gets it right. This is what I played you. That's the thing. And this is the song. Congratulations and celebrations. Well, tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. And I get 10 points there. Actually, I don't get 10 points there because Jackie got it right. I know my old school without a thought. So Jackie got it right. I don't get 10 points because Jackie got it pretty early on. I didn't give her more to... I know you said it so many times, Ashwin. I did say you did say it. I said somebody else. You were the only one besides Jackie. But Jackie got it much earlier than you. But you did get it right, Ashwin. Of yes, sounds. No Googling here in this year. Well done. Jackie says Roger Naidu. Jackie got it right. First one to get it right. Most of you couldn't get it. And remember, now we're going to go backwards. And I played this one. I played for you. Now you see. There we go. Yippee, she got a point. I get the point. Just Google it. Yeah, you'll get a point. She gets a point. That's what the Liverpool supporters, ne? Top show again. Casey says, Naresh syrup. Right. And at least for dancing, then the bed. Go at least dancing on the bed again. Are you dancing on the bed? Hey, the springs are going to get fucked. Right. This next one is a song. First line of the song. First line of the song. The first line is, I'm only going to give you the first line. The first line is, are you ready? Are you ready? That's the first line of the song. Devon says, you got us? Yep, I got you all pretty solid. Are you ready? That's the name. Not ready as in a surname, as in Mudley. Are you ready? That's the first line of the song. In fact, that line, let's see first, and then I'll give you clues. I think that's going to fuck you up there. ACDC says Anesh Bagdev. To dance says Kogi Lambal. Hey DJ, where's the bass? Nope, says Bhaskar is wrong. Are you ready? Caravan? Nope. Are you ready for love by Elton John? Nope. Get ready? Nope. So basically, that line will fuck. I knew that will fuck you up. I knew that will get you up. So I'm going to give you a clue. There are a lot of songs that start with "Are you ready?" probably, but this song starts "Are you ready?" and then there's no words after that. It's the words, and then there's music. So that's why I chose that. It's not "Are you ready?" and there's something else happening. It's "Are you ready?" and then there's music after that, and then the track starts. Kalagacha, no. Nirvana, says Tasha. Love, says Kogilambal. AC/DC, Are you ready? Nope, it's not that one. And clue number 2, it's a duet. It's a duet. So I'm going to take my 10 points. This one I'll take 10 points because I fucked it up properly here. I will take my 10 points now, but I'm giving you clues. Tell me if it's for Friday or Sunday. I'm giving you clues. It's a duet. Duet. 2 people, it's a duet. Duet. It's a duet. Duet. I'm going to pass my time here. 1 minute past 9. Ebony and Ivory? Nope. Are you ready? Come dance with me? Nope. Endless Love? Nope. Disturbed, Are you ready? Nope. Feeling good. Can I get 20 points for this? Ravin, can I get 20 points for this? Can I get 20 points for this? This is fucking, this is bomb. I prepare for this. I am here to show you. Are you ready to fall in love? Lurin Pillay. No, I'm not ready to fall in love. I fell in love. Made a mistake long time ago. Can't make the same fucking mistake again. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's a duet. Take your 10 point cheater. How can I be a cheater? I'm ready. 10 Desario with KC. Good night, everyone. Good night, Sandra. Scratching my head. Take 20 points. Yup, it's time to take the 20 points. Here we go. One person got it right, but right at the end. Here we go. Listen up.
Are you ready?
You got it. Here's it.
Are you ready?
Now you know. Listen up.
Are you ready?
Now.
Are you ready?
Terry Desario. Right, here we go. This is it.
Are you ready?
Best things in life are free. Yeah, baby. Boy, when you look at me, got my shoulder.
I got to be kidding me. To think that I'm back on that river. I don't mean to disagree. Sorry, get mama kisses.
Janet and Luther, the best things in life are for free. For Mahala. Woldy got it right at the end. After he gets no points because I was giving him all the clues. Janet Jackson and the late Luther Vandross. The best things in life are free. Not everything is free. The best things in life are free. Janet and Luther. The best things in life are free. Right. Never thought of this song. That's right. Nobody gets any points there. We'll do the final one and close. We are now 5 minutes in the final one. Keep it up, Casey. Show, never top show. Love it. Right, there we go. It says Louis Auguste. Fuck yeah, I got the artist right. Of course you did. You rock, says Veronica Niger. Messing around, says Kogi Lambal. Final one. Title or first lines of a song. First lines of a song. One more, says Jackie. I'm going with the one more with you. If I could turn the page in a time, then I'd rearrange just a day or two. You had us fucked. I did have you fucked. 3 more, says Chantel. 3 more. 3 more. First one. If I could turn the page in a time, then I'd rearrange just a day or two. Up you for me. That one got us, says Ashwin. Yup. So, if I could turn the page in a time, then I rearrange just a day or two. There we go. That's the first lines of the song. Winner takes all. Take 10 points. Give it a shot, Luren. Give it a shot. Tango in the night, says Dinesh Bagdeo. You want to go dance? Julian Kutse says, Away, Julian, Varvasi. Mervyn says, tell me lies. Time in a bottle, says Sivi. Geez, I know he might have forgot. That's an old one. Galen. I give up. Kogilan gives up. Kogilambal gives up. Take your fucking 10 points. How you know where I'm dancing? We know where you're dancing. Sholina Ram. We got eyes. Ravin, we got eyes. My admin is everywhere. You really. Right. If I could turn the page in a time when I rearrange just a day or two. Not for the faint-hearted. Judy Boucher, if I could turn back the time. Nope. Kenny Rogers. Nope. I'm having it. Right, let me sing it for you. If I could turn the page in a then I'd rearrange just a day or two. I didn't sing it well. Maybe I'll get me this played. Right. I'm going to split the points here because one got half and half. I'll split the points between Dinesh and Mervyn. I'll split it between them. This is it. This is that song. Listen to the words. If I could turn the page, time that I rearrange just a day or two. Close my eyes,
But I couldn't find a way, so I'll settle
for one day. Tell me lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. All alone, no, you can't disguise. Right, it's Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac getting it right. The Dinesh Bagdeo got Fleetwood Mac and Mervyn Naidu got yeah, love the song. By the way, Dinesh Bagdeo, the album was called Tango in the Night. Beautiful album there from where is the song that I got now? The album was called Tango in the Night by Fleetwood Mac. And I'm gonna sneeze. Oh God, there we go. And I sneezed into my hand, right? Let me get this right. George Michael is wrong. ABBA is wrong. Fleetwood Mac is the name of the artist. Right, we've reached the end of the program. We had Mervyn on 1, Bhaskar was on 1, Dinesh. Actually, Mervyn is on 1.5. Mervyn wins today, by the way. Mervyn wins today because he's got 1.5 points, 1.5 points. Mervyn's a winner, 1.5, not George Floyd. Right, thank you. Right, we've reached the end of the program. Thank you for watching. Mervyn's a winner at 1.5 points. Jackie is on 1, Bhaskar is on 1, Dinesh is on half a point there. Bless you in all those cards. Right, there we go. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's program, by the way, brought to you by Siadex, Mr. Rahul Raju's product there. 100% herbal Ayurvedic treatment. Many people have used it even on this platform and vouch for it. Very, very effective. Siadex, 100% natural. Sponsor of today's show, Mr. Rahul Raju there. Don't forget my show. Two things are playing, you know. Don't forget my show coming up on Friday. Get your tickets. www.cricket.co.za. Join my WhatsApp group 084-795-1835. What you think about Liverpool lifting the trophy? Good night. I don't talk soccer on this program, dude. We don't talk soccer at all. From me, remember, always keep it mother. The name is KC. I'm out.